What's up, everyone? How we doing? Happy Saturday. We're going to be getting after it today. We're going to be trying to shoot a 300. Throw 12 strikes in a row. I think we can do it on string pins. I always forget the whole, string pins. So, dude, Mikey Tang on TV Bowling Supply put out a video yesterday. Said I partner with my wife in the 450 challenge. And it's doing really well. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, let me check. Make sure my audio source. Yeah. Now you guys can hear me better. Now you can hear me better. For sure. So what are you guys up to? Anybody bowling today? I'm gonna turn the monetization on this live real quick. I turned the color off on my phone. And now when I look at my computer and see colors, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. We do have some all of our Black Friday deals going on. BF25 on BradandKyle.com if you guys want to buy a T-shirt. I don't think you have to use BF25 to buy a T-shirt though. I think it's automatically in there. You watched Elf this morning? What are you doing? Getting in the holiday spirit? All right, I'm going to warm up a couple shots, and then we're going to get after it. Oh, fresh house shot this time. Man, look at all that fresh reaction. I got an old face, too. Throwing an old one. Your dad's Steve Taylor. All right, what's up? You living in Illinois? Does he still live in Illinois? You guys in Illinois? Watching OSU, Michigan. I know, I got it up over there in the corner. It's good game. I'm assuming OSU is going to pound them this second half. Just a little better, I think. They're feeling it. Wow. I'm going to grab my towel. Oh. The oil here is kind of thick. I don't know about you guys, but I think just everywhere in general, I feel like the oil's a little thicker. It just feels like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Definitely probably wrong. So I'm going to hit this old face too with my really, 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 really old 360 pad. For the smallest amount of grit. Probably does worse than good. All right. Now we should be okay. No way. Can you guys see the pins? Or do I need to move the camera a little bit more? I go to Nationals every year, yeah. When do you guys go? What has holes in here in Florida? Where are you at in Florida? I'm jealous, man. It's getting pretty cold here in Missouri. Apparently, St. Louis, I'm in Kansas City. St. Louis got like 6 inches. Can't believe I just stoned that 8-pin. I was going to be my first strike. I actually think this is harder to do on string pins than regular. I really do. I really don't strike a whole lot. Like that 4-pin kind of stands pretty consistently. The Plaque 10's fairly consistent. I think I'm going to move right and throw it harder. All right, that's one. That's the strat. We're up to one. How does temperature and humidity affect the lane condition? I don't know. It's a great question. No, where's 5? There's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, we got one in a row, guys. It's our first strike of the whole day. That was our 6th shot of the whole day. We've decided we're going to move right and play this a little straighter and a little harder because these string pins, the 4-pin doesn't fall. Oh, I missed it. That's why I move right and play straight. You can miss it all you want. Is it hot in the center? No. 3 inches up here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Supposed to get 35. Yeah. Winter's here. Am I exited for holiday doubles? Oh, excited. Yeah. It's always a good time. Wait, we got 2. We got 2. 2, 2, 2. All right, here we go. Oh, look how far. Okay. All right. That was so far to the right. That's how you know you're lined up. That is the exact tell. $900 Global Viking. I like it. You can shape it a little more than RST Pearl. I like the RST Pearl more, though, I think. All right. 3. It's 3 in a row. Four in a row. Man. Straighter's greater. Who would have thought? Straighter's greater. We went up and filmed a bunch of videos with Darren and 220 Average and a couple other people in Vegas about a month ago. And I took the Viking up there. First time I threw it. And the house shot at South Point is so easy. I couldn't believe it. And then we bowled a regional there that weekend, and it was so hard. It was the complete opposite. It's pretty nutty. 4 in a row. Oh, no. Every shot, I'm just going to say, oh, no. You know, there's some times where you have really good games and you shoot 300 and you ace them. It's not one of those times. I've done the LBC. No, I've never done it. What speed? I don't know. What is my speed? I wish. Doesn't even tell me. Does not even tell me. Pretend you're a straight shooter. You've got a face 2 strike ball and an IQ for a spare ball. What's your next purchase? A straight shooter. Pretend you're a straight shooter. I mean, I'm getting a strong ball, man. I'm getting up there in the Ion Max. I mean, why not? Get an RST Pearl. You'll like it. It's rolly enough. It's not gonna damage you by any means. What's going on here? So could I adjust this? Oh, is that better? All right. We got a 5-bagger. We've almost filled the screen here. I've yet on string pins. I guess I should say that. I should have put that in the title because it kind of matters. All right. Oh no. Threw that one too good, I think. Threw the other ones too bad. I think I threw that one pretty good. Dang, I got money, huh? Yeah, this is in my house. I got this in my house, you know. Chilling. I'm actually very lucky. There's a bowling center 15 minutes from my house, less than that, that has a den, a really nice den like this, 6 lanes, string pins. And I just come in here and sometimes not even bowl, just hang out. 0. Uno. Do you guys see that or am I in the way? If I was going to bowl a tournament, but could only bring 1 ball with you, period, no clue what the pattern is, would be playable, what would you bring? Phase 2. Oh, no, urethane. I'd bring urethane. I would bring a urethane ball in a heartbeat over any reactive ball. And if it gets to the point where I got to, like, hook the whole lane with a urethane ball and I just, like, leave 10 pins all day, then whatever. That's a lot better than throwing reactive on the fresh sometimes. But honestly, it would depend on what my opponents throw, because if my opponents throw urethane, then I have no choice but to throw urethane, because this is going to make reactive look bad. Wow. Let's see. There we go. Camera's glitching, like, or the focus is going in and out. Because the focus, you know, sometimes just be. Is that a 2-bagger? Is that a double? I think it's a double. It's a double. Man, we got that 1 miss. It's pretty brutal. Oh, no. No! That hit happens on strings. I don't know if you guys saw that. I hope you guys can see that. I could like zoom in a pinch. But you might not see me. Excuse me. I need to find a way to maybe get my, like, the scoring monitor up on that back, like, I guess that's projector screen. Ooh, almost happened again. I don't know how to. Oh, you guys can see that pin's fine there. Next clinic in the Midwest is December 20th. Here, right here, in this center. I think we might have some food and stuff in this room, but we're going to do it right outside this wall right here. I'll send you a link real quick. Has a link to the Kansas City clinic. We also have a clinic going on in Pennsylvania, January 18th. It's a full weekend, day and a half, in Allentown. We have one in a row. I need to change that. Oh. All the bad ones strike. Why do all the bad ones strike? All right, we got two. Oh, that slipped off my thumb. I should throw it like that more often. I think that just made me learn that I have to clear my thumb a little better, you know? Did I bowl the Lucky Larsons this year? No. I did not. Anyone ever bowled on the Phantom 2 pattern? We have a 3-bagger, by the way. That's Trey. Good light oil ball on the fresh and Ion Pro Solid. All right, 3 in a row. Okay. 4 in a row. This we got a chance. We're throwing 18 shots. We struck on 11 of them. All right, 4 in a row. We're moving one board for no reason at all. And we'll see. Come on. Oh, with the high flush. 5 a Reno. 5 in a row, baby. Look at this. Quad Cities, yo. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Cinco. We got 5. 5 o'clock on the dot. I'm in the drop top. I don't even know what song that is. All right. 5 in a row. Going for the half dozen. Little 6-bagger. Can we do it? We're going to move that 1 still. Oh! High flush is working. We got some fresh back ends. What happens? I'm standing right here. And then I throw it. All right, you can see it. Look at that. We got 6. Halfway. I know. With the old face too, baby. Old one, too. This is like 3 phase twos ago. I just kind of wanted a ball to practice with without getting a ton of games on some of the newer stuff. All right, going for 7. We're hanging the high flush here, so we got to make another one. Oh, I grabbed it. No. Ah, that was so bad. What am I doing? That was so bad. God. How'd you break your pinky balling? That doesn't even make any sense. Really? Getting pretty high in the pocket. That was just a bad shot. Bad shot. All right. I was hoping enough oil had gotten into the ball or maybe even stretched a pinch that. All right. That one doesn't sting. We're still at 0. I had no balance on that one, if you guys couldn't tell. Teaching you slow at the St. Louis? Yeah, man. We don't need to throw it hard. Even right now, I'm just like, I'm fighting with this 4-pin for no reason. I should be an arrow left. All right. All right, there's one. We can do it. 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 The fact I ended up on lane 4. I had stuff in my pocket and on my downswing, my pinky caught my pants. What? Dude, that's terrible. That makes me cringe. Wow. Your pinky just snapped? Dude, what in the world? Uh-oh. Grabbed. See, strings, you just don't get these like lucky flipping hits, man. Like a couple of these 4-pins might have been trip 4s in free fall. It's pretty consistent to not. I'm actually thinking if I keep drilling that, it's going to carry down a pinch. I've only been live 20 minutes. They got strings and glue now. All right, for 2. Or an arrow left. Oof. Working this high hit. Hang in there. Strings are great. I love strings. I wish I bowled on them. I wish we bowled on them all the time. All right. It's a 2-bagger. What's better than a double? Bartender, make it a triple. All right, for the triple. Man, those like super flush strikes on strings look super cool, by the way. You met Kyle at your league. Hey, H5G's running a Black Friday deal. You can get 25% off our merch. So just look at our merch. There's something in there you like. We got some jerseys. We have several different items. All right, for the 3, I didn't change it to 3. For the 4, this is a big one. We need this one. Need it. Wow, don't hook. Why do you hook? Dude, stop hooking. Like, my ball is supposed to just get a little oil in it. Man. See, this is why you just don't try and throw it hard. All right. Just gotta jam it down the lane. Back to 1. At least we got a 1-bagger, you know? Life could be worse. String pins make the game, sport of bowling, a novelty. What does that mean? Your center is building a new center. It's going to be strings. I'm expecting certified, but I'll still bowl as much as ever. You're not even going to notice a difference. There's stupid hits that happen on free fall all the time that you just deal with because you're used to it. I've lost so many tournaments on some dumb crap. All right. For due. Okay. Easy does it. My face 2 hooked way too much. I had to polish the heck out of it. You know, sometimes you just gotta hit it with a little polish, you know? All right. For 3. Should be. All right. Got a pinch a push on that one finally. For 3. He shoots. High score is 300. I did go back-to-back one time in a PBA tournament, actually. Wilmington, North Carolina, back-to-back trays. Kind of crazy. Ended up losing the tournament because I'm a donk, but BJ Moore won that one. So that's cool. All right, for 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. See, on free fall, I would feel comfortable just like moving left too early, like earlier, and just playing like the light hit, and then just kind of getting the 6 to hit the 10 or the head pin to come off the wall and hit the 10. And you kind of just like stay left and you just stay ahead of the move left. You can't do that as easily on strings because you can plaque a 10. So you got to actually keep in mind like your entry angle instead of just like over moving a little bit and then just playing the light hit. All right. For 5. We're getting into it. We're getting into it. Bowling on strings, baby. Did he break the trophy? I don't know. Nah, the game's not going to die out because of strings. I mean, I don't know how long. I don't know how long Bowlero will own it, or forever, or I don't know anything about that. But strings, they're the same game, and I kind of have a feeling it's the same game. I mean, if you suck on free fall, you're going to suck on strings. If you're pretty good on free fall, you're still going to be better than the other people on strings. And dude, I don't notice a difference. I really bowl in here all the time and just don't notice a difference. All right. For 6. Oh no. That's what we call a miss just right, you know? Yes, I'm bowling in Kyle's basement. That'd be awesome. Throwing a face 2. Yeah, the strings will. Bowlero will eventually have strings in all their centers. If you take a company that has 300 bowling centers and each bowling center can save $5,000 a month, do the math. All right, 6 in a row. Or no, we have 6 in a row. 7 in a row for the most we've had. Please. That was a little better shot. I stayed down on it a little better. That's why I begged. 7? I got a 7-bagger on string pins. It might be the most ever for me. As a pro, does 2-lane courtesy really help? It's not necessarily a 2-lane courtesy. It's just going by pair. So if you go up to bowl, if it's your turn, if you just let someone from your left pair and right pair go, then you go every time. If everyone does that in the field, then everything just goes so much smoother. The whole synchronicity. That is the best way. One lane courtesy is, I guess, obviously quicker, but in a competition setting, kind of just need it to be flowing and you need it to be even. You don't need pairs finishing before, because if you get a pair of slow people, it sucks. All right, for an 8-bagger, nice. All right. Yeah, synchronicity. Yeah, the PBA's ran regionals on string pins. They've probably ran a total of 10 maybe now. EJ Center has a regional. Marshall Center has a regional, I think, is now on strings. Yeah. One up in Wisconsin that H5G really promotes. All right. We got 8. 4 more. Can we do it? Kind of just inching my way left here. That was so bad. No way did I get that hit. Oh my gosh, did I get that hit? No way, man. You do not get that hit on strings. All right. Front nine. Thankful for a house shot. Thankful for a light hit. Plaque 10, 6 leans on the 10 for the 9th strike. Are you kidding me? All right. Here we go. For the 10 in a row. What's up, Amina? All right. Nope. That really wasn't that bad. I overhit it for sure, but I'd take that one over the last one. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. That was terrible. That was a bad attempt. Very, very bad attempt. Says I have a 68% strike percentage, though. That's pretty good. I'm out of 38 attempts, I've struck 26 of them. I'm glad I threw that shot though, because it tells me I was getting grabby. Definitely tells me I was getting grabby. Anybody buy anything for Black Friday? What's the best deal out there? Yeah, that 10th one I was real tentative with. Missouri. The new 2.0 gray is 149. We have a 2-bagger. Deuce, deuce. Left. All right. Well, first time we went light, 40 shots. You live in Raytown. Man, do you remember the old Laurel Lanes? What's up, Max? I appreciate you. With the $2. Jewel Tour Dynamics? I saw a lot of them when I went to the regional in Vegas. Like PJ Haggerty had a fresh one. Darren had a fresh one. I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing here? And do I need to get one of these? There it is. I'm just going to power through it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Close to Minnesota? I don't think so. All right. We got one. Oh, that should never in a million years strike. That's two. Deuce, deuce. They need to make another Zen U, huh? I didn't even really throw that one. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Just bully the pins. Hook a lot. Dang it. Why do I miss right there? See, that's not even a miss. It's a miss. Don't get me wrong. But if you're missing correctly, it should strike. So that tells me my hand's not in a strong position and my hips are a little open. My swing's a little loopy. That's what it's telling me. So it's good info to have. Oh, yeah. Angles are much straighter. Oh. Bad. All right. Those are some 3 bad shots that are just unnecessary. If you're making those shots on tour, you get $0. All right. A little better. Ball read the lane. We're down to a 64%. Strike Derby outside of the PBA. Bring back Mr. Nice Guy. I know, man. Getting up there, firing it. Wow, when I really straighten my feet up, it's pretty easy to get the ball to hook. When you go from having 2 open of hips to closing them down, like all of a sudden your ball is like not going to the right at all. It's kind of nice, actually. That wasn't great. All right. There it is. Haha. Felt it a little better on that one. For the deuce. Sterling Bowl. That's the name. I love them. What's up, Aaron? We're doing good. Doing good. Nick, wish they never closed Strike and Spare. Yeah, definitely. All right. We got the straighter feet thing going on. Oh, that was a little better. I'm bowling quite a few games now. There for a while I wasn't. Oh. Yeah, string messengers don't happen. They just, that's the tricky part. That was a little better shot. I was happy with that one. But this is a situation I get into when transition hits. This is a good practice for me. Because you got to be, when transition starts happening, especially when it's a lot, you got to be really accurate. Or else the oil just does weird stuff. You don't get good hits. All right. Just one. String, don't like messengers, but like to help on spares. I've not been to Lunar Bowls late. All right. Got way stronger on that one with the wrist. I'm like, all right, no more Plaque 10. If I could have any doubles partner, Kyle's pretty good, but I guess legendary, like of all time, with greats, I'd probably choose Norm. All right, can we do that again? Wow. That's nuts. Premiere in Raytown? I haven't been there in a while either. I really haven't been to too many places. There we go. There was a time I was bowling the Tournament of Champions in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and they might have just let me in. I don't think there was a PTQ. I might have just been able to bowl the event, but maybe they just let people in. I don't know. But I'm on Norm's pair, and he comes up to me in practice on the second day, maybe. Yeah, I think we might have bowled first day, and we didn't do very good. And he comes up to me in practice. He goes, "Hey, I see everyone around here is helping each other, like the people on the pairs, and like friends are bowling with each other, and like they're just kind of like giving each other reads and helping each other figure some stuff out." And Norm's like, "We had no chance if people on other pairs are just going to help each other out. So how about this? I'm going to give you the roadmap. You're going to give me the roadmap, and we'll see how this goes." So we started doing that, but I didn't really give him anything. This is like my third year on tour or something, fourth year maybe. I was still with Motive, so third year. And he literally gave me the roadmap on every lane. He's like, we start on this pair. All right, so I got the right lane about 2 tighter. I was able to just kind of soften it up. I didn't have to move or whatever. And then we go down to the next pair. And he goes, "Okay, I got this left lane like the right lane down there. It's actually a little tighter than this right lane. I'm playing the right lane like the left lane, and I'm playing the left lane like the right lane." Great. All right, we go to the next pair. You remember the first game left lane? It's start out like that. Think of it as one game later. And then on the right lane, I'm playing it like game 2, the right lane over there, or something. And I'm like, all right, great. And then we get to another pair, and he's like, all right, time for a big move. I'm moving 7. We just da-da-da-da. I mean, he literally gave me the roadmap, and I didn't give him anything. And I led that day. The second day, I had the highest score of the whole tournament. I went from like middle of the pack to like 5th place, with Norm giving me every piece of information you could imagine. That's 2. Finally got up to 2. Do you want an empty alley like this? Dude, I'm telling you what, this is the dream, man. It doesn't get better. If you like the bowl, to have a little room. Also, because when I go live, like there's a ton of music out there. Like people are having a great time. They're like partying. The most mainstream music's very loud, and it's hard to like monetize content. So the fact that I could have a lane to myself. All right, for 3. All right. See, that's that 10 pin. You guys are seeing lots of 10 pins? What's up from New York? Hey, you want to come to a clinic? We're coming to Allentown, Pennsylvania. You're not too far away. Turn back to Kansas City. They ran a regional here at Gladstone. Yeah, the monetization stuff like that. You only really think about that stuff when you upload, because the PBA does it too. We'll go in to a tournament, and the 5 or 10 minutes before the roll call or whatever, we're just hanging out in the bowling alley. Well, they got music blaring. Well, we can't vlog. Like, we can't make videos when the music's blaring, because then we just get demonetized. So if I was running a tournament, I would never have background music, but that's only because it's annoyed me enough times. Here we go. Getting a little twisty there. Hi from New York, Lisa. What's up? All right. Yeah. It's only one. What's my strike? Oh, a 59% strike. We're losing it. I've thrown 64 shots. Was that 5 games? Ooh, twisty with the wrist. Who knew your boy had that? I had 9. I had 9 in a row and completely choked it off. All right, here we go. We're feeling ourselves. We've scooted back a little bit. Ooh, 3. See, if I was throwing an asymmetric ball right there, that would have overhooked. But because I'm throwing a symmetric ball, sometimes it just holds. Phase 2 Pro is awesome. A 3 in a row? Man, that pesky 10 pin. You really got to give the ball the business. That's where I still think rev rate plays on this. Like, rev rate plays like crazy on free fall. I think it plays a little less on this, but you're still going to get hits. All right. That was not very good. See, that shot right there on a lot of free fall shots would strike. On string pins, they just don't. So now, as someone who's practicing, I'm like, dang it, I didn't throw it good enough. I got quick with the release. I hit up on it. I didn't get through it. Probably popped up on it. And now I know. But on free fall, if the head pin just comes off the wall every time and just kicks the 10 out for a 3-bagger, a 7-bagger, a 9-bagger, an 11-bagger, then what are you doing? That's where power just on free fall is just king. And that's essentially why, I mean, I think people would still be two-handed on string pins too, but maybe not as much. But at this point, if there's going to be a ton of oil in the middle of the lane, and I mean, that's pretty much it. You might as well just be two-handed. Like, I've worked with a lot of people, like teaching them all the tricks on how to hook the ball, and like a simple 30-minute fix is just take your thumb out of it. It kind of just melds it all together. Doesn't mean you're going to be great, but at least you're going to be able to hook the ball, and you're going to be able to get the head pin to come across. All right. Oh, God. that happens a lot too. The high flush 7. Oh man, that's like a bone 8, dude. That's a bone 8 in free fall. I mean, there's bone 8s in this too, but that stings. Just because it looks so perfect, and then the 7 just stands. Gosh, that sucks. Relaxing the upper body. You got to bowl a lot. I mean, from start to finish, when I started this live stream, I was tight, and then now I'm able to kind of like get the swing up there and loose. And but you also got to like, you know, do some exercises with the ball, like get used to the feeling of your ball being loose, swing being a little bit higher, there being a little bit more lag. So just swing the ball, swing it up, swing it high, kind of get all those muscles loose. All right. That was poor. Yeah, I think string pins drop. Everyone's average is 10 pins. I really do. I don't know that for a fact, but I know I've bowled in here quite a bit now, and I don't bowl that good. It's not as easy as just standing left and hitting the crap out of it. You got to like actually hit the pocket a certain way. See, this is where you just take the Plaque 10 hit that you have, and then you just be as aggressive as possible to where even if it does actually kind of Plaque 10 like that, it's going to hit him with so much power. Like that. Except that turned into a lot of ball speed. Wow. It does. It kind of does reduce the strike window. That's why I like it. I'm so sick of watching the head pin come off the wall. I'm tired of it. It just, I can't look at it anymore. I need something different. All right. For the double, now we got to go for 3. For 3. Oh, that was good. Okay. All right, we're already at 3 up there. Is there a time limit? Well, I'll probably be live for another. How long have we been live? An hour. I'll be live for another half an hour. So, yeah, if I don't get the 12 bagger, I'm getting out of here. But we got 3. How about I just do it right now? Oh, I have to get so much better. Man, I suck. God, I suck so bad. All right. Down to none. Thank you. That wasn't very good either. All right, now we're up to one. All right. That's amazing. That doesn't hook. This is what they call the severe over-under. That's actually amazing. That doesn't hook. Because the first like 45 minutes of this, I couldn't get a ball to do that to save my life. All right. So when this is happening, you just get the ball to hook and then figure it out from there. So move back, slow her down. Now it's a new ball game. At some point, you gotta go to bed. We're back to 0, bro. Tell the string pins to just fall. It ain't gotta be perfect. I do. Actually, I only have, yeah. All right. Bring it back, get it to hook, go from there. Okay, let's dial this in, huh? As a matter of fact, I have exactly 11 shots left on this little 90-shot stretch I got. And that would give us 300 before the 90 shots. All right. Move back, slow it down. Oh, and I missed. God, I missed left and down lane. Oh, my goodness. Huh. That's amazing. Well, we know what our miss is. The exact miss right now that'll get you killed on tour. Like I can do that all day long. A little soft, a little slow to the right. Make sure you roll it. Might plug a 10, but you might get that hit. But no, I gotta just put my shoulder down, thumb down, fling it down the lane and this left into the puddle. Wow, so that one was actually, I thought, a little too slow, and it held. So that tells me exactly what I need to be doing, and it's 2 in a row. It's 2 in a row. We only got 10 more. It's no big deal. No big deal. No big deal. Okay, here we go. Move back, slow her down, get the ball to hook, figure it out from there. That's our little mantra. Okay. Wow. That was pretty smooth, guys. I wasn't trying to hit the schnoz out of that at all. I was doing all right. This is what happens when you start throwing a lot of shots. You get what they call some touch. All right. Move back. Slow it down. Get it to hook. Let it work. Something like that. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's also a hit you get on free fall. That was nice though. I like that shot. It's never going to carry on string pins, but if I needed a shot for the cheese and I threw it like that, I'd be all right. I'd rather throw it like that than grab it. All right, we're going to add some loft. Huh. That didn't work. I need to practice on like heavy string pins. I want to make sure the ball literally never strikes, and it's literally impossible for me to throw a strike. And then I have to get my quality of shot making up so high that when I go to the regular tournaments, it's going to be easy. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to find a way to make this way harder, which string pins is already nice. I mean, there's no secret. The second EJ put string pins in his house, you couldn't beat the guy. All right. Come on, here we go. What the heck? 10 pin, 10 pin, 7 pin, 10 pin. Okay. A little better. I like driving on tour. Flying's a pain in the butt, man. Just it's important to have all your balls. I mean, if you have transport, but even at that, like I like to bring a lot of stuff. I like to cook my own food, so I like my pots and pans and all right. Ha! Dude, that was gonna hit it. The string stopped the messenger. That's why you can't get a messenger. The string literally stopped it. Dang. There we go. I could probably move back right and fire it a little bit, but this is really good practice because I got to have good touch or else I 10 pin. And that means I got to have good tempo. I got to have good everything. It's also good for me to get in the bowling alley and bowl. I know. The 10 pin's killing me. Nah, no Kyle yet. He's in actually he's in St. Louis. Yeah, we got 25% off coaching right now for Black Friday. So Master of the Lane, our online membership, you get 25% off. Our online membership, you get one-on-one consultation, 20 minutes with us. We figure out everything. There's also a bunch of discounts at bradandkyle.com for merch and jerseys, and you can give it a look. And we also have clinics. If you're interested in a clinic, we got all you want. One in Pennsylvania, one in Kansas City here at this center. Okay, we need touch. We can't overthrow the ball. If we overthrow the ball at 10 pins, if we grab the ball at 4 pins. So that means we have good tempo and good touch. But if I get weak with my hand, it's going to 10 pin. So strong hand, good touch. Okay. Okay. I need that same tempo. And there's probably some other ball I can go to, but that's not what we do. You got to have the skills. All right. Same tempo. Stronger hand. A little more aggressive. Saw a hook earlier. Wow, did that thing hook as soon as I lay it down. All right, so I've just beat this line up to like crap. Because I should not have done that. I mean, that was hooking before the arrows. So this is where this little house shot they got here, when you get left to right on string pins, I don't know how to get the 10 out. I mean, I know I got to try another ball, but so that's why. I mean, we can try. So now I'll just pick up the intensity and the speed. Since I got that to hook, I'll just rip it and rip it. I'll do that for a minute. All right. Grip and rip kind of worked. We got plenty of hook now, I guess. 3, 6, 10. No. A pocket 7/8. Really? Goes too far down the lane, huh? Something. And man. All right. So this is where I got to be really good with my tilt. So let's try something. All right. That's pretty okay. What's up, Glenn? How much did it cost to sign up for a tournament? Which tournament? Usually about $100. Maybe at the P. Weber Classic. Yeah, harder and straighter is a little bit better for string pins. I feel like, but I'm kind of working on my hook game right now, so this is nice. All right. Yeah, see, we're right on this line of like, if we grab it, a pinch, it over hooks. God, that hook spot's kind of wild, actually. Because just inside of that, if you pinch it and go, and I'll show you. So this is where you just don't. If you spend this much time and struggle, then you just get away from it, and then you just go straight, and straight's gonna be way better. But it's kind of nice to have to throw a really, really, really good shot. All right, throw some straight ones. I'm 9 for 2 right now. Still get quite a bit of hook right there. Robert Morrison, what's up? All right. I'm going to play a little straighter. Here we go. We got a little hook on that. We did gas the first one, which isn't great, but if we throw it good. Okay. Let's try and do that. It's only 2. Sorry. We'll get to 3. All right. We got this. Oh, it slipped off my thumb. Nice. Dead nut is what they call that. Three. Got a little last minute run here. Can he do it? All right. Come on. Why do you got a hook? That just makes me angry. Like, I can't have any flipping miss room. Like, that was a knuckleball. It had no revs on it. And it just wants to hook. It's just not our day. Just not our day on the string pins. I mean, do I got to over move there? Do I just got to play the... Oh, man, I miss a million to the right. And that don't strike either. Okay. We will be better. We are going to get better at these string pins. They're hard. You don't get any carry consistently. Which is good. I like it. It's way better than just being handed it. Yep. Oh. All right. I gotta focus. I have to memorize exactly how that feels and actually repeat it. Well, that is not repeated, but that's the first 9-pin. Ah, we're just defeated, guys. We're just defeated. The big bad boss wins. No 300. No 12 in a row. Come on, man. All right, one last run. One last run, and then we'll pack it up. Where do we play? We just keep getting hook. Maybe I need to get my hand... I don't know what to do. Like, I'm literally just going to try and throw it as hard as I can, and hopefully I carry. Okay, there we go. It went a lot straighter than I wanted it to, but that's the release I have called Giving It the Business. We're just going to aim light, whatever. We're just going to get all these amazing light hits on strings. Somehow, some way. All right, here we go. Second attempt. Banging on it, aiming light. Oh, and it slipped off my hand. Carry, you stupid pin. God. That carries all day in free fall. All these probably carry. Like, how does it just hit that flat? Okay. We at least got to get a turkey, you know? We got a 40% strike percentage on this. All right. Banging on it. No. It looks so early. I mean, I definitely banged on that one. That was maximum rev rate. Man, string pins force you that much closer to the friction because of the Plaque 10. And then you have shots like that. Wow, this is hard. I literally don't know how to throw a 3-bagger right now. I don't even know what to do. If there was no strings on those pins, I'd be fine. So I got to get left. I got to get away from that. Got to get left and bang on it. I mean, that's the only option. Guess that's just bowling, you know? Four pins. Wow. This is so hard. Yep. Wow, dude. I don't know what to do. Okay. Can't see nothing. If I move left and loft it, I 10 pin. I'll do that real quick. So I'm going to move left, add some loft. And it's just going to 10 pin. Wow! It finished. Okay. Now, I feel like in order for that to strike, though, it has to be perfect. There's no getting lucky with a light hit. But we'll do it again. Oh, it was an arrow left. Secret weapon. It tells me this ball is giving me nothing. Dead, 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 dead. Germany. Plastic ball, stand right, rocket to the pocket. I think that's the money. I think that's the money shot. All right, well. Man, I just don't know what to do. I'm gonna if I loft it and send it farther to the right, it just wants to not come back. All right, well that one preserved energy. That was not good though. Wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I wanted. All right, we got this. We got one in a row, dude. Preserved energy. That was awesome. Why? Man, I mean, the precision needed to like get that to be just a little higher in the pocket is really insane. The precision you need on an accuracy standpoint. But what I'm also wondering is like, why does that ring 10? Because the rack looks perfect. And normally that doesn't ring 10. But the rack's solid. All right. Keep trying. Try and get this one to roll a little earlier. All right. A little higher flush. That's one. Yep, WND. I need a purple. All right. Come on. Oh, the can opener on strings? That's such, like, if my opponent got that hit, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, dude, you couldn't get that hit again if you tried. All right. Two in a row. Got a little swing juice going on here. Got a little weak with that release though. We got to do a little better. Okay. Little three bagger. Call it a comeback. All right. Here we go. Ah. Oh. Carried the 10. All right. Now I got to lock it in. I'm getting the hits. Got to lock it in. I'm up to a 43% strike percentage. We're on a little run here. Okay, 5 in a row. This might be, I think, it's our last attempt. Last attempt. Here we go. Ooh! That was so awesome through the pins. That's a dream shot right there. I don't care that I fell off. I don't care. That rolled perfectly. It was a little left, a pinch soft with my hand than the other ones. If I could throw it like that every time, I might. All right. 5 in a row. Going for our record today is 9. We've gotten 9. We threw it bad on the 10th one. Here we go. That's got to not hook a lot. Ugh, that wasn't very good. Just too close to the dry, man. I could have thrown that anywhere left. All right, well. We got 16 shots left. That's not going to hook. That's what I was afraid of doing. That's why I was trying to get it to hook, if anything. Ugh, strings, man. Very interesting. All right. That's kind of hard to do. Oh. Starting to feel it. Wow. Oh, I'm getting tired. That was I've thrown 127 shots today. No spares though. Jeez Louise. I think that ball's done. We got nothing with it. Well, my last 5 shots have been a 4-9, a 2-8, a washout, a 5-pin, and a 1-2-4. 4-9, a 2-8, a washout, a 5-pin, and a 1-2-4. That's amazing. All right, one more strike and we get out of here. Oh, up the lane. It's so good. Up the lane. That's where it's at. I guess we got to run it, right? If we have exactly 11 shots left, so I think it's I think it might be fate. We're going straight. We've proven to not be able to hook it. The 7-pin, man. Oh, gosh. All right. I think we're tired. Top 10 right now in your high school league, brother. Good job, man. Hey, Brad, stay positive and never give up and keep trying. Oh, yeah. Has USBC Open started yet? Nah. Starts in like February. Oh. All right. Drop this bad boy back down to 0. And we're going to end this. Nice talking with you guys. Good job, everyone. One of the best to do it. Thanks, Amina. I appreciate it. How come I'm so short? I don't know. Genetics. Blame my parents. We have 25% off everything. Check it out. Come see us in a clinic. Let me put this link for the clinics. Got one here in this bowling center right now. Aaron's Family Fun Center, December 20th, and one in Pennsylvania. Check them out. We'd love to see you. You can get bowling balls with both of them, or you can just come here for $175. 3 hours. We got all the patterns, all of them. And you can Colin and I teach you what to do, and then you go on the lanes for 2.5 hours, and then we're right there with you, telling you what to do. 49 days, Andy. We'll see you there. Marty, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. Yeah, 25% off our yearly coaching. You get a bowling ball with it. You get in our Facebook group with Daniel and Kyle and I, and we had a ton of stuff going on in there. Tournaments, giveaways. We run a tournament every Memorial weekend in May, and I think it's Memorial, yeah. And members come on Saturday and have their own tournament for $500, and then they bowl together in our tournament on Sunday at St. Charles Lanes. And it's a great place to be. You really learn how to bowl from a lot of different other people in their journeys, and then also Kyle, myself, and Coach Daniel. So you get 25% off that. I'll put the code BF20. Use code BF25. Also, Master the Lane. I'll put that link as well. If you have questions on ball motion, or use that code for Master the Lane as well. Should work. So I appreciate you guys. Pest Bowler, Missouri. Shay moved out of Missouri, so maybe. But Spencer Robar still lives here. Zach Wilkins lives here. I can't beat that guy. Nobody can beat that guy. Zach Wilkins is the man. Did you guys see the USA didn't make any of the doubles teams in the top 24? 0 for 4 for Team USA on doubles, which just blows my mind. I cannot believe that. Like, that's just really, or I guess 3. I guess it's only 6 guys. No. We do 2-handed coaching, 1-handed coach. We'll do it all. It's all the same game. We got you. There's plenty of 2-handers in there at all levels. Plenty of 1-handers in there at all levels. We got you. So I would love to see you guys at a clinic. We are planning on having a lot more clinics around the USA. So if you have a bowling center that might be interested in hosting a clinic, if they have the room, if they have the clientele, if they have the league bowlers, if they think they could garner something like that, and with our help as well, just reach out to us, email us. I'll put our email below. Always looking to come to you guys and do some stuff. All right, I'm out of here. We'll catch you later. See you guys later. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday night. Don't get too turned. Football Sunday tomorrow. Chiefs lost. Sucks. Go Shedeur Sanders. I'm rooting for him. All right.